How you doing, folks? Well, this will most likely be the last video I ever make in this shed here, simply because of the fact that I'm moving out of it. There's a tow truck coming later on today to collect the MG, and I'm loading up all the parts and all the bits and pieces into the camper van, so we're getting ourselves ready to go. So yeah, I brought the young lad along for the trip as well. So you saying hello, Owen? So yeah, we're just getting everything kitted out now, and yeah, Cameron from Camel Tow Recovery is coming to take the MG on the back of the tow truck. Some of you may remember Camel Tow from when I got the Beetle moved. So yeah, it went from Navan to Castle Dermot, but now this one is coming up to my new house. So yeah, exciting times all round. Like all good things, it must come to an end at some point or another. Had some great times in this shed with the lads, bit of fun, and made a bit of progress on the MG. But it's onwards and upwards now. So the MG is on its way back up to my workshop up at my house. So yeah, from there I'll be able to progress things further. And yeah, exciting times ahead. And for the first time ever, actually, the fleet, all 5 cars I have, will all be in the one location, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking forward to seeing that in itself. Bye bye, shed.
Bye bye, shed.
These things rarely go according to plan. Apart from the fact that through my own stupidity, I got the young lad an ice cream. He threw up all over the van, which was marvellous, and yeah, quite the mess. But in addition to that, and he's asleep now by the way, the van sounds like it is about to shit the turbo out. Pulling away from a what do you call it, a toll plaza, and I heard a clang from the back end, got a cloud of black smoke, and now the turbo sounds like death. It's got a much lower pitched whine to it, and my belief is what happened is a lump came off the impeller in it and went through the engine. So that's never going to end well, really, is it? I mean, if it's a small lump, it may have just gone in, made its way through one of the inlet valves and embedded itself in one of the pistons or something like that, but who knows. But anyway, it certainly does not sound healthy, so I'm just going to drive her on. By now the MG should have made its way up to the house, and yeah, I cannot recommend Camel Tow Recovery highly enough, not least because of the name. It's brilliant. You know, his name is Cameron, Camel Tow, hence the name, kind of thing. Very clever, actually, in fact. But yeah, so and he's also a top bloke and does really, really good work. So yeah, it wasn't especially expensive. For, like, I could tell you now, you would pay a hell of a lot more for a taxi than you would for the price of the tow truck for the distance he's going. So it could be an idea if you were ever looking for a taxi, just give him a call. Anyway, listen, folks, I'll hopefully leave it there. If the van makes it all the way home, this will be the end of the video. If it doesn't, we'll pick up where we left off, and I'll maybe calling Cameron now to pick up the van after he drops the MG off. Hopefully not. We'll see. not a police car following me, that is the turbo. Not sounding too healthy, folks. It's still boosting, I'm not overheating, I don't have problems with oil pressure or anything like that. The engine is actually working fine, aside from that noise. But it's not even pumping out clouds of smoke or anything like that, but it's not going to cure itself. We'll just see what happens. Suffice it to say, she made it home. Well, both the MG and the van. The fleet are finally together. The MG looking a little bit sorry for itself, it has to be said, but I will actually give it a wipe down with a damp cloth and get all the bird crap off the bonnet and all that sort of stuff. And it'll be going into the garage, of course. It's not going to be staying out here. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. And there's the venerable old Toyota over there as well, ready to do its thing. So, yeah, I fancy a beer, I think. So, I'll leave it there, folks. Thanks for watching.